Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are in pigtails and we are purging. Kyra, if you're watching this, hit stop now because you don't want to ruin the surprise. Whenever I pack things up to give away, I definitely give all of it to my best friend's daughter. I like to spoil the shit out of her. She ain't my kid. I'm gonna start with some nail polishes. I'm getting rid of some clear Sally Hansen hard as nails, some small bottles of OPI polish. Those have got to go. This Nicole by OPI glitter nail polish. This China glaze color that I just never use. And it's a brand new bottle of nail polish. It's still good. These are a couple of the Shatter nail polishes. One of them is by Sephora, two of them from OPI. The silver one, the silver chrome shatter polish, I have another bottle of that, so I kept one and I'm giving one away. God, this should be like a Throwback Thursday video, I think, on some of this. The Nivea Men Sensitive Post-Shave Balm. You guys all remember this from a couple years ago. Everybody was using it as a primer for literally 2 weeks, and then we just, used our other primers. And this one's good. It's like a full bottle. And I mean, she might use it, but she might give it to her dad. Larry, you're getting a beauty product. You like that? And it's for men. You'll like it. I have some sample size skincare things. I've got the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Base. I've got a Chanel moisturizer. This little packet of Tata Harper Illuminating Moisturizer with Diamond Radiance. So, I don't know. I don't know that I'm ever going to use that. So, the Professional. I hate that stuff. I do. I hate it. And I don't know. I'm oily. I don't know. Anything silicone-y on my face, it creates a weird slippery layer underneath foundation that my skin just doesn't agree with. It's like, I feel like as I'm applying foundation on top of that, it wants to just slide right across my face. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. To be honest, I actually really like this one a lot. I like a lot of the Wet n Wild stuff lately, and I really do like this one. But I just felt like I had primer coming out my ass, and I just need to get rid of some of it. We're gonna move on to foundation now. So I have a MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I like it, but I have the regular Pro Longwear foundation that I actually like more, and this color is way off. So this is an NW20, and I can typically wear an NW20, an NW22, or an NW25. I really fall anywhere in that shade range. The NW20 looks more like an NW15. It's super, super light. They didn't have like an NW22 yet when I bought this, which I think maybe they do now. But the NW20 is super ghostly white, and the NW25 is like a dark orange. So I figured between that and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, which I actually really like this one too, but this is the shade Cream Beige, which I thought was gonna be more like an NW22, but I feel like this is closer to like a 30. Even with the self tanner, I just feel like this looks too dark on my skin. And then maybe Kyra can, mix these two together and, kind of come up with kind of like a little foundation cocktail depending on what color she is throughout the year. If she wants to go darker in the summer, lighter in the winter, whatever. The L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte, the shade 102. It wore just as well as anything else that I typically use. But I just have so many foundations, I don't need this. The Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. That shit broke me out, and let it break somebody else out. Let's move on to brushes now. Let's start with this Tokidoki brush. It's like a loose kabuki brush. It's super soft. It's super nice. It's really cute. But I've never used this. I think I washed it a couple times because it sat with other brushes that were kind of dirty and it just kind of got stuff on it, but it's never actually been used. This brush, I don't know what this is. I don't know where I got it. This Morphe brush that was a free gift at the Burbank store. Some Morphe brushes from the vegan brush set that I bought that honestly I just never really use all that much. A Sigma FX6. This is a brush that was sent to me by accident when I had ordered 2 of the FX5 brushes. I have a Morphe B81 which is a, what was the B for? Was that Badger? But it's just like a fluffy blending brush. I have one of these that I use for contouring with self-tanner, but I never find myself grabbing this to blend out shadows at all. So we'll get rid of that. I don't ever use any of my double-ended brushes. The only double-ended brushes that I use are the ones that came with the Naked palette. The MAC one from the Nutcracker Sweet palette, I just think that brush sucks. The double-ended brush that came with Modern Renaissance, that brush totally sucks. I have a couple of double-ended Tarte brushes that I just never use. A MAC 266, I believe this is. This is just like a medium-sized angled brush. An e.l.f. smudge brush, which I never use that one. I just have so many pencil brushes that I reach for instead of something like that. And then this Morphe M562, which is what I bought before the MAC 221 was even a thing, and I ended up buying a couple of these and it just didn't do what I wanted it to do. And then the MAC 221 came out and I'm like, this is the brush I've been looking for. A bunch of these throwaway lip brushes that I got at Morphe. Some eyeliners I'm getting rid of. This Wet n Wild waterproof eyeliner. I feel like I had a good experience with it once, and I had a really bad experience with it once, and it was like $2, so I'm getting rid of it. An Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the color Glam Rock. Hey, that's my knuckles. God, those tattoos are shitty. It's so true. Look at that. That looks like crap. I need to get those redone so bad. Totally sucks. But anyway, this liner is in the same color. We are getting rid of a couple of MAC eyeliners. Some of these pencils I've had for definitely 10 years, and I know that I really should just get rid of them. But honestly, I have used all 4 of these pencils. Not only have I used them, but I've used them on my waterline all within the last year, and I didn't have any kind of weird reactions from them. I've got Iris Accents, which is a soft sparkle eye pencil. It's like a sparkly lavender kind of color. Forever Green PowerPoint eye pencil. I actually really like that one. I just don't ever use it. Hand Forged. I like that one. I never use it. And Phone Number. I like that one. I never use it. And then a silver eyeliner that I got. Somebody gave it to me from their Birchbox or something like that, thinking that I would use it, and I thought I would use it. But as it turns out, I have 2 silver eyeliners like that. I have a Makeup Forever one, so I kept the Makeup Forever one, and I'm getting rid of that one. The Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust eyeshadow in the color Solstice. I love this color, but if you pack the color on so that it stays looking opaque and actually looks like the color in the tube, it gets like, it looks like a scab. But if you try to blend these out, there's lots of fallout from it, and it's just like it's like too soft and too subtle of a color. So I don't know. Let her mess with it. I don't want to deal with that one anymore. Bobbi Brown Metallic Long Wear Cream Shadow. This one was given to me and I like it. I did use it a couple times. It's like a golden pewter kind of color. It looks like it's starting to dry out a little bit actually. So I have 3 Essence lipsticks that I bought after watching a video that Tati did about drugstore makeup that she really liked. I have 01 Natural Kiss, 02 Perfect Match, and 03 Wow Effect. And again, they're great. They were great lipsticks. I just don't ever use them, so I keep them. I have this Paris Hilton metallic lip gloss. Oh look, I've never even pulled that wand out of there. Yeah, this one is completely brand new. I took it out of the box, but I never even pulled it out of the tube to swatch it. I've got a couple of pigments here that I'm gonna get rid of, and these are just colors that I'm never gonna use. I have MAC Naked and MAC Chartreuse. And I mean, I just have so many transition shades that Naked just isn't necessary. Chartreuse is just a color that I never wear. My ColourPop collection. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 here. I kept 2. And these are just shades that I really thought that I was gonna wear, and I just never did. I mean, I think I swatched them. I think I maybe wore a few of them, maybe once or twice. The last thing that I'm giving away is this collection of eyeshadows and face powders. So up here we have a Wet n Wild bronzer. There are 2 sample sizes of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation. And then just like a bunch of eyeshadows and things that I'm really just not ever gonna use. I have so much eyeshadow and I have so many similar colors to a lot of these things. Even like, you know, I've got this purple here and a purple here that are almost identical. I had 2 more that I kept. I have this one that has gotten a lot of use out of it, I guess, but I haven't used it in so long. And this is a MAC eyeshadow. I'm not sure which one this is. Shroom, maybe? I don't know, from Urban Decay, that I tried wearing in my 5 days of wearing makeup that I hate. Getting rid of that. This one, those were both part of that. I have this kind of khaki green color here, but again, I have Jeffree Star's Military. I just have like a couple of things that are already like that. These 2 right here, I'm throwing in because I think she's really gonna like these. These are both actually highlighters from Posh Pepper Beauty. She just makes my favorite highlighters. The colors are great. Her color selection is great. She will make custom colors for you. I had some duplicates of those, so I thought that I would just share those colors. The few things that I'm actually throwing in the garbage are this Morphe pressed pigment in the color Dress to Impress. It broke. It hit the floor one time and it totally broke, so I'm getting rid of that one. I'm throwing away this eyeliner from MAC. This is Hyacinth. And this one I've had for so freaking long. And not only have I had it for a long time, but twice in the last year, I've thought, okay, well, I'm gonna do blue and I'm gonna use this on my waterline. My eyes hate this pencil. This one needs to go in the trash. So that's where that one's going. I have this Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This was a sample size of that I had been sent. And I love this liner, and not only do I love this liner, but I am going to purchase this liner. I'm gonna purchase it in brown too, because the brown one I think is gonna work really well for eyebrows, because the way that I like to do my eyebrows is to lay down a base shade, which is usually the MAC Paint Pot and Taylor Gray, which I think has been discontinued, of course, because I love it. I've been using the same pot of it for 3 years for eyebrows, but then I like to go over top of it and create like hair-like strokes with a darker brown. And I think that since this one is such a really fine tip, I think that I'm gonna have better luck getting those really nice hair-like strokes with the brown one. And that one seems to be really budge-proof too. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna throw that away. I'm gonna buy a black one. I'm gonna buy a brown one, and then we'll have those. This sad broken ass brush that's getting thrown away too. I like the brush itself. This was a really good concealer brush, but it busted, and it's yeah, I don't need to keep that. It's fucking broken. Remember when MAC used to have these sample containers? Yeah, that's how long I've had this. This is a pigment, it's in purple, it's mostly used. I don't know, I think I might actually rinse this out and reuse the actual packaging. So that's it, that's everything that I'm getting rid of. Definitely the next video we'll get back into applying makeups, because that's what we're here for, and that's what I like watching. Those are the videos that I like to watch. But sometimes I like to look at other people's stashes, and sometimes I like to see what people are getting rid of. Not only am I going to be doing that with makeup, but I really need to go through my stuff. Does anybody live in California and want to go to Magic Mountain for one day? And before September 17th, I have this ticket that I've already bought and paid for, so you can just have it. Leave me a comment down below. I'll get your address and I'll send you the ticket. If you want to go ride some roller coasters, it's on me. That's going to be it for today as far as this video goes. If you like this video and you want to see more like this, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscription button down below to subscribe. Tell all your friends about it, and I'll see you on the next one. Maybe with pigtails, definitely with makeup. I thought I was gonna give myself pigtails so my hair would be out of my face, and then this hair has been in my eye the entire frickin' time.